Hello there, welcome to Saberduel Gaming, where we always take the high ground, and welcome back to WWE 2K25 and Saberduel Wrestling. Normally, you will know, I start these streams with some sort of live backstage brawl, but this time I am showing you what the backstage brawl is going to be. Last week, in our Bloodline Rules main event, Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, along with CM Punk, returned united to help Cody Rhodes beat The Rock. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins are once again the Shield, and we start tonight with them backstage attacking Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. So let's begin with our backstage brawl featuring the return of the Shield. Not the best start. Jacob Fatu. Oh, what a shoulder charge. The Bloodline. Of course, last week, these guys all were involved in that match in which Cody Rhodes was crowned the new #1 contender to AJ Styles' Saberduel Wrestling Championship. After this, we will talk about what matches we have tonight and what that means for our upcoming Halloween Havoc stream. Jacob Fatu launched over by Roman Reigns. Oh! Straight face first into the glass by Roman Reigns. Oh, but Jacob Fatu with the backdrop countering. Roman Reigns, though, stands up again and throws Jacob Fatu face first into the glass again. This is a brutal start to the show. Roman Reigns, of course, was betrayed by the Bloodline. The Rock was the guest referee in his match against, I believe it was Bret Hart. And he actually countered a quick count to give Bret the win. And then, of course, then afterwards, the Usos beat down Roman Reigns before they then also took out Seth Rollins, CM Punk, Triple H, anyone that they considered a major threat to the Bloodline. But in doing so, they may have created the Bloodline's biggest threat, the return of the Shield. Oh, Roman Reigns with a counter DDT's Solo Sikoa. Big flapjack. Oh. Jacob Fatu with the counter. Oh, what a boot. Solo Sikoa in trouble now. Hit with the baseball bat. The Hounds of Justice. Roman hits a spear onto Jacob Fatu, who is in serious trouble now. The Shield looking to establish dominance. Hits an elbow. Roman Reigns with the steel chair here. And now, the Shield with the beatdown. And it has normally been the Bloodline that have been causing these backstage beatdowns. But this time, the Hounds of Justice, the Shield, have put the Bloodline down. So, let's start this stream by talking about what matches we have got for you tonight. So, the New Age Outlaws will continue their big resurgence by taking on the Steiner Brothers. Jey Uso, one half of the tag team champions, the Usos, will take on one half of the number one contenders, Chris Sabin of the Motor City Machine Guns. We will have the finals of the Halloween Havoc number one contender match as Abyss takes on Kane. The winner of that match will be in the main event of Halloween Havoc against The Fiend for the Halloween Havoc title. We will also have a triple threat match to crown a number one contender to the women's title. Stephanie Vaquia versus Liv Morgan versus Nikki Cross. For the first time ever, we will see D'Lo Brown versus Mark Henry. And tonight, the Saberduel Wrestling title will be on the line as AJ Styles defends against Codyrhodes. It is going to be a big stream of action here tonight. Let's see how this goes. I will say, by the way, I am very aware I have started this stream a lot later than I normally do. So I apologize if that has any impact. I'm sure it will be a quieter stream. So I will just focus on doing commentary for the matches, chatting away. If there's not really anyone around or many people around, I'll just keep whittering away. It's all part of the experience. I want to say that. Hello, Muppet Features. How are you today? Muppet Features cheering for AJ Styles there. Yeah, I know you're a big AJ fan. That will be the last match, though, so if you're not here by then, that's okay, don't worry. I will, the next time I see you, I will let you know what the outcome of that match was. Muppet says AJ and Booker's legs. That would be the creepiest looking Frankenstein's monster abomination ever. AJ Styles with Booker T's legs. It is time for the New Age Outlaws. One of my all-time favorite tag teams. Not because they were excellent wrestlers in the ring or they were absolute badasses or anything. They were just the perfect example of how a tag team can work. You took two wrestlers that on their own didn't really work and were never going to be anything huge, but you put them together and magic happened because they just both met everyone else's mix. Hello, Derek. How are you doing? Derek says good night. That's okay, dude. If you're just swinging by to say hello and goodbye, I hope you're doing good. Muppet says, not in the same person, you're just a fan of both. Okay, because otherwise, that would have been haunting. Just horrifying.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X,
I actually had that Road Dogg t-shirt, by the way. I didn't have that Mr. Ass t-shirt, but I did have a Mr. Ass t-shirt because I had to have any piece of DX related merchandise. including a lot of t-shirts that said "Suck It." Harley Quinn says "Suck It." Yeah. It was the battle cry of a generation, dude. And then we have another world-class legendary tag team in the Steiner brothers here. Rick and Scott Steiner. And yes, I am eating Haribo. Gonna go one better. I am gonna drink Diet Coke right out the bottle here on live stream. There you go. The clumsiest, most awkward and uncomfortable ASMR in all of space and time. Okay. Legendary tag team dream match action here as the New Age Outlaws go up against the Steiner brothers. It's a big inverted suplex there by Road Dogg. Hits a little bit of a pose in the corner, and he gets clotheslined for it by Big Rick Steiner. Muppet Feature says, Haribo. A shocking revelation. I know, it's so unlike me to be eating Haribo. Road Dogg going for the pinfall. Wait, he's got his feet on the ropes. It's a kick out. Dirty behavior by Road Dogg. Counters, hits the punch, it's the elbow. Ducks. Oh, and he gets slammed. What a slam by Rick Steiner. Muppet Feature says, totally in-hat voice as well. In-hat? Don't know what that means. Crossbody, and now it is Scott Steiner in the ring. The big, muscly hoss of the team. Hits a DDT in that voice. Oh, okay. I was like, what's a hat voice? Okay, Road Dogg, he needs to make, yes, the tag to Billy Gunn, and this is the two big, muscly hoss fighters of the two teams. The badass Billy Gunn and the big bad booty daddy Scott Steiner. Definitely a lot of buttock-related names involved in these two teams, now I think about it. Actually, that's not the only similarity. Hello, Mullet Arcades. How are you doing, big guy? I hope you are doing well. Thank you for swinging by, and thank you for the like. It is always appreciated. If I'm trying to be the sorting hat, I should be the sorting hat. Like, I can sort people into wrestling factions. So yeah, so you've got, on one team, you've got the badass Billy Gunn and the Road Dogg Jesse James. On the other team, you've got the big bad booty daddy and the dog face gremlin. There is a buttock and a dog on both teams. That is weird. Big roundhouse. The New Age Outlaws are in trouble here now. The Steiners really keeping them on their back feet. Oh, now I say that Billy Gunn kicks to the face of Rick Steiner. And they really need... Oh, what a knee shot that was. Need to stay on top and put some pressure on the Steiners. Double team move now as Billy Gunn makes the tag and looks like he's going for a... Oh, what a back suplex into a neck breaker. So it's like a reverse 3D. And finally, the New Age Outlaws starting to pile the pressure on. Oh! Throwing those elbows into the leg. Rick Steiner now in serious trouble. Another tag made. Road Dogg holds him in the corner as Billy Gunn hits the boot. Oh, countered. And a counter again. And big neck breaker. Badass Billy Gunn has the dog-faced gremlin in serious trouble. I remember at one point Billy Gunn, so his main finisher was the Famouser. But I remember at one point his finishing move briefly used was like just a pile driver. But as he sat down, he sort of spun to one side and it looked so sick. Hits the neck breaker. Here it comes. Famouser drops it down hard. That might be enough to pin Rick Steiner. Scott Steiner breaks up the pinnage. Yeah, I said pinnage. That makes me cool. By the way, I have just put forward my entry into the Shan and Raza Cup with my entry into the Simpsons Arcade Challenge. I did rubbish in it, but it's the best I could do. Muppet Voyages said sick, cool, or sick, gross. As in, that wasn't me trying to sound cool. I meant sick as in gross, because in a good way, because it's a wrestling move, but it looked, just by him shifting onto the side, it made it look as though it was going to cause way more damage. It was actually probably substantially safer because he wasn't landing them on their head. He was landing more on his own hip. But it just looked like the landing was so much more brutal. It was probably a really good example of wrestling. Brutal. Yeah, I used a lot of brutal. Big superplex off the top by Billy Gunn. Got an "This is awesome" chant off the crowd. Mr. Ass to the top. Hits the knee. Hooks the leg. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. And the New Age Outlaws are on a roll. 3 weeks and 3 wins. 3 separate top-tier tag teams have fallen decisively to the New Age Outlaws. The Motor City Machine Guns might be the #1 contenders, and the Usos might be the tag team champions. But the New Age Outlaws are looking like they are in the hunt. So we start with the 3-star, very good match, according to the game itself. What match shall we move on to next? Let's stick with tag team related stuff, and we will have Jey Uso versus Chris Sabin. So, just to make it official, at Halloween Havoc, it will be the Motor City Machine Guns versus... Let me just double check that on my... Yep, the Motor City Machine Guns versus the Usos for the Saberduel Wrestling Tag Team titles. So that is one match announced, and we'll look at the end of the stream. What other matches are official for the card? By the way, if you want to see there, that there is a little sneak peek of what the Halloween Havoc arena is going to look like. And if you notice, it's called Halloween Havoc Lockdown. Little nod and reference for you TNA fans there, because we have got a whole host of TNA wrestlers currently coming together as a bit of a group. Maybe, just maybe, there's a factor in that. Okay. So, Chris Sabin, we are going to add a manager of Alex Shelley, and Abyss, and AJ Styles. Let's throw all of the TNA faction in together, and he is going up against one half of the tag team champions, Jey Uso. And he is only coming with Jimmy Uso. Why? Because the Shield have just took out the rest of the Bloodline. And The Rock, he's got a match coming up soon, but it won't be here tonight. For once, it is the Bloodline that find themselves outnumbered, as Team Impact, or TNA Resurgence, or TNA Faction, are starting to establish dominance. The Motor City Machine Guns, AJ Styles, the Monster Abyss, and as it stands, by the time Halloween Havoc lockdown ends, all of these could be champions. The Motor City Machine Guns will be challenging for the tag titles. AJ Styles is already the Saberduel Wrestling Champion, and the Monster Abyss tonight has the opportunity to earn a main event shot at the Halloween Havoc title against The Fiend if he can beat Kane. These two, the Motor City Machine Guns, having beaten some top teams to become number one contenders against these, the tag team champions, the Usos. But it is interesting that the Usos have been used to being the ones, along with the Bloodline, having the numbers game, taking people out. Now, that is against them. This TNA faction that has come together has suddenly established the numbers advantage, established some dominance. And here comes Chris Sabin attacking. And Jimmy Uso keeping himself out of things a little bit. Oh, now Jimmy Uso turning to attack Chris Sabin. He gets hit by a Shining Wizard there. Alex Shelley getting involved. All of a sudden, this is looking bad for the Bloodline, because suddenly they have got too many enemies. This TNA faction on one side, the Shield having reunited on the other. Hooks the leg. Jey Uso hasn't even got his jacket off yet. It's into the headlock. Young sit down. Really ranking it down here. Turns it round into an armbar. And now finally, Jey Uso attacks, but... oh, AJ Styles in the background as Jey Uso rolls out of the ring. Team TNA seemingly has all the advantages. Chris Sabin flies through the ring. Chris Sabin versus Jey Uso, by the way, would have been a sort of dream X Division match. This TNA group with Abyss, AJ Styles, and the Motor City Machine Guns is absolutely capitalizing on all of the chaos with the Bloodline, with everyone else feuding with the Bloodline, and from it, they could end up emerging with all of the gold. AJ Styles hit the referee there, and then the referee not looking, and now Chris Sabin rolling up. Misses that count. Oh, what a boot. Whoa, 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 countering. And this maybe came back to haunt Chris Sabin a little bit. Oh, what a shot. Jey Uso is off his game. He is rocked. He is just completely, they have been taken off any sort of focus. And Chris Sabin has pinned one half of the tag team champions. This does not look good for the Usos. It does not look good for the Bloodline. Teams TNA, Team Impact, whatever the hell they're calling themselves, are on path to hold all the gold. Well, speaking of gold going into Halloween Havoc, we are now going to have a triple threat match that will crown a number one contender for the women's title at Halloween Havoc. And any one of these would fit a Halloween theme. So bear in mind, it will be Jade Cargill, is the current champion, versus one of these women. So, we will have... Oh, we now have El Grande Americano. That's cool. Oh, Gorilla, haven't used her. So, Stephanie Vaquia. And we will be putting Nikki Cross in there. And Liv Morgan. So, of course, we see here Liv Morgan and Nikki Cross, both members of the Judgment Day and the Wyatt Six, respectively. That is two factions that have been feuding for months now. One of them has the chance to walk away with a title opportunity for Halloween Havoc. Or will they both get in each other's way, cancel each other out, and let Stephanie Vaquia go through for that title? Any of these women would easily fit a Halloween theme for Halloween Havoc, that much is for sure. As Nikki Cross is going to be coming out first. Eerie, creepy, broken ragdoll look for Nikki Cross. Anyone who's been watching the Conjuring movies recently will get traumatic flashbacks from watching Nikki Cross. As the mask comes off, what's underneath isn't much different. And now, a very different type of creepy. Stephanie Vaquia is full demon, but also dominant. Since she has come back into this Saberduel wrestling stream, since she's had her debut, I mean, she has been absolutely dominant. Right now, this situation is an interesting one for her. The Judgment Day and Wyatt 6 rivalries could cancel each other out. The two of them targeting each other could make things clear and safe for her. Or will she get caught in the crossfire and have her first loss? But one of these will go on to Halloween Havoc to challenge for the Saberduel Wrestling Women's Championship, currently held by Jade Cargill, who has during this reign put away Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair. But one of these will be a solid next challenge. Maybe final challenge for Jade Cargill. Okay, triple threat. Oh, and Nikki Cross and Stephanie Vaquia both ran straight at each other first thing. And that left Liv Morgan to be able to take advantage. Liv Morgan is smart. She is very likely to be able to watch and take advantage of the way this works. Is she will let Nikki Cross get the advantage if it means that long term it'll work in her favor. Irish whip into the corner. Remember, this is a no disqualification match because it is a triple threat, so there's no disqualifications, no count outs. Oh my word. Stephanie Vaquia has Liv Morgan up on the top and going for a big superplex right from the get-go. Meanwhile, Nikki Cross has got a kendo stick and is beating down. Oh, Stephanie Vaquia managing to dodge it. And now she's the one with the kendo stick beating down on Nikki Cross. Oh! Liv Morgan capitalizes. It's a kick out by Stephanie Vaquia. Oh, what a shot that was. What a boot to the face by Stephanie Vaquia. She goes outside the ring, looking for another weapon as... Oh, Nikki Cross now comes in on the attack, goes for the big suplex and drops Stephanie Vaquia with a back suplex right down onto the hard floor below. Nikki Cross counters. Oh, Stephanie Vaquia counters as well. They are countering each other, and now Liv Morgan with the kendo stick, and fair play to Liv Morgan. She is not getting caught up in her focus on Nikki Cross. She is taking both women very seriously. Maybe Liv Morgan more than Nikki Cross will be able to keep her focus on winning the match rather than the rivalry between their factions. Oh, we say that, and then Liv Morgan with a running facebuster into the chair there. Oh! Stephanie Vakia puts the extra stink onto Nikki Cross as if trying to keep at least one person completely out of the fight. Now, bear in mind there's no count out, so none of them are under any rush to get back into the ring. In fact, none of them can be pinned outside the ring, so staying outside until they know they have a clear and obvious advantage might be beneficial. Oh, and the kendo stick again. Liv Morgan. Oh, super kick. Nikki Cross with the slam onto Liv Morgan, but again, Liv Morgan kicking out. Meanwhile, Stephanie Vakia realizing maybe she has the chance to have got hit by a flying kendo stick. Leapt off, misses the crossbody. Elbow shot. Oh, she just got thrown right off that table by Liv Morgan. Counters, and Liv Morgan was thrown back into the ring, and then Stephanie Vakia hit with a backbreaker just when she thought she was going to be able to get back into the ring and take advantage of Liv Morgan being hurt. Up onto the table. Hits the leg drop off the table to the ringside area. Stephanie Vakia sneaks back into the ring here. Currently, she knows those two can beat each other down, but can't get the win. So right now, Stephanie Vakia is in a great position. But all three of these women have tired each other out. As Liv Morgan gets into the ring, gets hit by the kendo stick. And Stephanie Vakia now has Liv Morgan in serious, serious trouble. Beating down, walloping her with every shot. And now Liv Morgan thrown, countered. Big takedown by Stephanie Vakia to Nikki Cross. Counter. Hurricane Rana by Nikki Cross. Now Liv Morgan picking up. It's almost like these two are trying to double team. Wait. Nikki Cross just got hit. And now Nikki Cross picked up. And thrown into that steel chair. Stephanie Vakia now. One shot. And takes down. That might be enough for Nikki Cross. Liv Morgan's outside the ring. And Stephanie Vakia is the #1 contender to Jade Cargill and the Saberduel Wrestling Women's Championship. The rivalry between the Judgment Day and the Wyatt Six has only worsened as Stephanie Vakia, hot new prospect in Saberduel Wrestling, is the #1 contender to the women's title. 4-star match, according to WWE2K25. I will take that. Okay, now it is time to look and see what match is next on our list. Do you know what we're going to do? Because it's probably the least important match left, We're going to go with D'Lo Brown versus Mark Henry. No offense to them, but it's only there because I got them in the newest update or the newest DLC, and they might as well get a run out. I'll be D'Lo Brown. I happen to like D'Lo Brown, especially when he was the European champion. He had an awesome gimmick where he had this chest protector on. That thing that made his lowdown, his version of a frog splash. Was that the lowdown? Maybe that was another move. It made it substantially more dangerous because it was a big steel chest protector. He also had a really solid run early on in TNA, by the way, D'Lo Brown. I actually saw him live in a company called 1PW as well. And then we have Mark Henry. They opted to give us the Hall of Pain version of Mark Henry rather than sexual chocolates, which I would suggest is a good thing. Okay, that looks like a big angry man. These two, of course, were actually in the Nation of Domination together. They were also a tag team together afterwards, and that might have been a mistake by D'Lo Brown. Oh, my word. Big meaty headbutt by Mark Henry. Oh, my word. Irish whip by Mark Henry. Oh, big duck by D'Lo Brown. Oh, and he still gets hit in the face. Oh, reverse body slam. Lands face first instead of back first. Mark Henry. Now a standard body slam. D'Lo Brown is in trouble early on. Ducked, and what a suplex! How in the hell did he do that? Hits the elbow drop. Oh, gets booted in the face. D'Lo Brown is in trouble. Oh, thrown! Just launched face first down. Oh, that strike didn't. I think that just annoyed him. Oh, and he ran in and got power slammed. Mark Henry is absolutely having his way with D'Lo Brown here. D'Lo now trying to drag himself up in the corner. Oh, bounces off. Oh, and a clothesline. Not quite enough. Oh, and a right hand and a flurry of shots. Mark Henry. Oh, and a flying forearm, and finally, D'Lo Brown has dropped the big man. Oh, but he gets dropped himself by a clothesline. D'Lo with the... Oh, my word. D'Lo gonna hit that classic D'Lo leg drop. And we whip into the corner. D'Lo with the boot. Using the top rope to rake across the eyes. Oh, what a clothesline that was. D'Lo Brown now slamming the head of Mark Henry in. And after taking a beating in this match, D'Lo Brown now finally has a bit of leverage. Well, he's just got thrown over the ropes there. Mark Henry launches him back in. Hooking at the leg. Kick out by D'Lo. Oh. Big body slam. World's strongest slam. Mark Henry may have this. He does. D'Lo pinned, beat, decisive. Mark Henry looking very, very dominant. That is a strong, strong man. And that is certainly an impressive way to mark your debut. Well, we have got two huge matches left. One of them is a #1 contender match for the Halloween Havoc title. The Munster Abyss versus Kane. And we need to think of a gimmick for this match, because it can't be a simple one-on-one match. So I say we go Falls Count Anywhere. Let's try and pick some creative weapons in this. Let's make sure we've got a table. Put the barbed wire, the Janice the nail there. One of those. Stop sign. A bin. Let's go with that. Okay. So remember, the Fiend is waiting for one of these two men. And either of these would be a suitable Halloween opponent for the Fiend for the Halloween Havoc title. The Abyss has come for Kane, but remember, Abyss has been partnered with all of those TNA faction, but notice none of them are here. Abyss clearly wants to win this on his own. Abyss versus Kane has probably been a dream match. Since coming in, Abyss has had some of the most brutal matches in Saberduel wrestling. But as opponents go, for a monster. Someone that brings hellfire and brimstone. A big red machine. Kane is probably the most fitting challenge. Harley Quinn says this will be scary. It looks it. And either one of these versus the Fiend would be a very suitable match to main event Halloween Havoc. Whoa. Abyss and Kane collide. Wow. And Abyss suddenly going to realize that Kane comes with a... Oh, dodges. And Abyss having to use speed here. Cowering back to a degree. Magnificent. Hello, says everyone wake up. Saber is streaming. Hello, dudes. How you doing, man? I started the stream later than normal, so I knew it was going to be a bit quiet. But it is good to see you. Kane charged into by Abyss, and he drops Abyss down. Abyss in trouble here early on. Remember, the winner of this match will be the one to challenge the Fiend Bray Wyatt in the main event of Halloween Havoc. Oh, and a choke slam by Abyss from the outside in. Magnificent said, I love late streams. Well, you're in the right place because we are in the midst of one right now. It is a Falls Count Anywhere match between the Monster Abyss and the Big Red Machine Kane. And then our next match will be our main event. It will be AJ Styles defending the Saberduel Wrestling title versus Codyrhodes. Oh, that light there. Counter. Throws Kane into the steel barricade. Oh, shatters that glass tubing over the head of Kane. Now a stop sign thrown into the face of Kane. Abyss is just going for everything he can find. Now he finds Janice, that terrifying 2x4 with nails sticking out of it. He is beating down Kane with that thing. One of the most brutal weapons we've ever seen. Kane throws Abyss into the ring. Oh, whoa. Claws from behind, and it's like a reverse chokeslam. Lands him face first. That was sadistic. And now a slam. Abyss in trouble with Kane. Forming some dominance. Magnificent says Harley Quinn is 10 times greater than normal. You're just like the ultimate cheerleader for everyone, dude. I love it. Love it. Steel chair comes out. Oh, and it's thrown into the face. No, Kane managed to dodge it. Counter, and Kane with another slam has Abyss down. And it's an instant kick out. Magnificent says everyone is greater than normal. Sorry, 10 times greater than normal. Of course. Oh, Kane countered with the elbow. This is two big monster hoss fighters. Kane positioned onto the table. Where the hell is Abyss going? What is this? Oh my god, he actually hits it. He actually hit. Now goes for the shock treatment. Magnificent says been playing Resident Evil Revelations. It's pretty good except for the graphics. I mean, the graphics were good when it came out. Oh, black hole slam on the edge of the table. 1, 2, 3. And in quick, brutal fashion, the Monster Abyss has put himself into the main event of Halloween Havoc. Magnificent says, have you played Resident Evil Revelations? Yes, I played it when it first came out on the Nintendo 3DS. So it was initially made for a handheld console, which is probably why the graphics don't... no, this isn't Halloween Havoc. But basically, by winning that match, Abyss has put himself in the main event of Halloween Havoc. So it'll be him versus The Fiend in the main event for the Halloween Havoc title. But we have one more match here tonight, which will be for the Saberduel Wrestling title. AJ Styles defending against Codyrhodes. Sorry, I've got John Cena's music playing currently. I've just realised you guys can't hear that. Okay. AJ Styles coming down, and he is bringing all of TNA with him. Codyrhodes has everything in an uphill struggle to contend with. Magnificent says, Resident Evil 7 I'm going to be playing on Halloween night. The house is going to be dark and get some drinks and snacks to scare the hell out of me. Dude, I commend you. That sounds like it'll be a really good Halloween night. I'm going to be watching some horror films on. So I'm going to do my Halloween Havoc stream on either probably the 30th. And then on Halloween itself, I'm just going to be watching horror movies. Well, Codyrhodes has had to overcome the Bloodline, overcome the Return of the Shield, even though they came to help him. And now he has got all of TNA against him as he challenges for the Saberduel Wrestling Championship. The American Nightmare. He has defeated Bret Hart. He's defeated The Rock. Plenty of big names to get into this position. Magnificent Logo says, can't believe it's almost 2026 already. I know the march to it begins, but there's still some great bits of 2025 to come. Some of the best bits. Halloween, Bonfire Night here in the UK, Thanksgiving in America, Christmas, all still to come. Codyrhodes about to step in the ring, and oh my God, here comes AJ Styles. AJ Styles, all of TNA came down. They must have snuck down through the crowd, and now Codyrhodes is surrounded. The referees rung the bell. Codyrhodes fought through an entire tournament to get this title match. And now... Oh, he has had to contend with a jump attack to start. Oh, what a shot. And he's got half a TNA there at ringside. Oh, and a gut shot again. Cody managing to counter through. Hits an elbow to the face. Oh, he takes out the knee. AJ Styles hits the pose. And this heated crowd here, clearly angered by what they are seeing. Oh my God, more of this. Magnificent logo hits the like button. Thank you very much. How has your day been, by the way? Magnificent says Saber angry. Oh yeah, it annoys me when I'm trying to tell a story in a match by just getting into the fighting and stuff, and it keeps going. Oh, you've gone into like a technical wrestling sort of chain wrestling event, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do a chain wrestling event. I just want to attack him. I'm trying to tell a story for the stream. Oh! Spears Codyrhodes out of the ring. Abyss with the attack. Magnificent says, my day has been good. And a few thrown in there. Well, I am glad your day was good. Whoa! One missed, the other missed. Codyrhodes all psyched up. Oh! Codyrhodes, he's suffered in this match. He has been jumped, he has been distracted, but he is still on form. And now AJ Styles landed right in front of him. Oh, counter. Hits a suplex. Magnificent says, Peacemaker finale on tonight. He counts down to that. Good, good. I hope you enjoy, mate. Calf crusher in place. And the referee with the count here. Oh. What? LA Knight. Is he? No. It was just a distraction. Codyrhodes trying to counter, and now he went for the Styles clash. That was countered by a power bomb. Okay, we're just going to pretend that LA Knight thing didn't happen, because that made no sense whatsoever. Abyss taking the turnbuckle off, and Codyrhodes thrown into that turnbuckle. Oh, Cody hits the counter, but the referee's distracted. Whoa, 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 whoa. Referee distracted. Is the referee going to come back in time? AJ kicks out of the Cody, out of not the Cody, of course, the... Oh my word, he's going for it again. Oh my word, he's going for it again. Kick out again. And Codyrhodes had AJ Styles in all kinds of trouble. And AJ Styles climbing out of the ring now. Takes the knee. Hello, Pink. I am good. How are you? You're here just in time for our main event. It is good to see you. Oh my word, Codyrhodes has AJ Styles in all kinds of trouble here outside of the ring. Oh, and AJ Styles slammed down onto the floor. Throws into the steel steps. It's an 8 count. If Codyrhodes isn't careful. AJ didn't make it back in. And whilst he doesn't win the title, Codyrhodes does get the win over AJ Styles. AJ Styles retains the title, but Codyrhodes gets a win over the champion. Where do we go from here? So Magnificent says, Saber is always full of joy and happiness. That is my role, dude, to bring joy to you lovely people. Pink says, I'm good, thanks for asking. How's the match going so far? Well, the match has just ended. And to be fair, that's mostly the end of the stream. It ended up being quite a short stream just because quite a few of the matches ended quicker. But let's talk about what we know for Halloween Havoc. So for those that don't know, the night before Halloween, I will be doing a extra long live stream. And what I might do is give you guys now, as the fights ended, so as not to end the stream just yet, I might give you a sneak peek of the Halloween Havoc arena. The custom arena that I have made. Let's pick Roman Reigns versus CM Punk. I'm not going to do this match, but you can have a look at the arena, and while the entrance is happening, I will tell you what matches have been confirmed so far. So this is the Halloween Havoc Lockdown Arena. This is what we'll be doing on the 30th of October. This is our Halloween Havoc Lockdown Arena. The matches we have confirmed so far. The Halloween Havoc title will be on the line. The Fiend versus the Munster Abyss in a Hell in a Cell match. And because of what just happened, AJ Styles will defend against Codyrhodes one more time inside of a steel cage. Also, the Motor City Machine Guns will challenge the Usos for the Saberduel Wrestling Tag Team titles. Jade Cargill will defend the Saberduel Women's title against Stephanie Vaquia inside a steel cage. TNA used to do an event called Lockdown where loads of the matches were cage matches, so we are doing that. Halloween Havoc meets TNA Lockdown for Halloween Havoc Lockdown. But let's also announce some other matches. You see these two wrestlers? They're going to team up because the Bloodline, The Rock, Solo Sikoa, and Jacob Fatu will go in a 3-on-3 6-man tag against a version of The Shield. Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and because we don't have Dean Ambrose, they will be joined by the man that actually brought The Shield in, CM Punk. We also know that Rhea Ripley and Chyna will team up to challenge the Kabuki Warriors for the women's tag team titles. There are a few other matches still to be added, but so far, that is your sneak peek into what will be happening on that feature-length live stream. Magnificent says, it looks so good. I am glad you like it, dude. I did put some effort into trying to make it feel good. We've got purple, orange, yellow on the mat. Try and make it give that Halloween vibe. Hopefully the sort of the entrance way looks suitably creepy. Magnificent also says, question, would Art the Clown survive Hannibal Lecter? I'm going to say yes. You're also not saying would he beat him, just me survive him. So I think survive him, yeah. And here is what CM Punk will look like. Or his entrance will look like, at least, for Halloween Havoc Lockdown. Who knows as well? I might even give a couple of the wrestlers a little bit of a Halloween themed attire. A bit of fancy dress, maybe. Who knows? At Halloween Havoc, it will be clobbering time when the Shield takes on the Bloodline. There you go. Saberduel Wrestling brings you the stuff that even WWE can't do. There you go. That is what the arena will look like. That is what the ring will look like. And now you even know what some of the matches on the card will look like. Now, I'm going to wrap up by saying thank you very much to everyone who has been here tonight. We have had Hardly Quinn, Muller Arcade Fights, Derek Falkowski, Pink. You have been here too. Thank you very much. We had Muppet features earlier on, and swooping in at the last minute to become the #1 commenter again. It is Magnificent Logo, who has been consistently one of the most common #1 commenters in these streams, according to YouTube. That's not me saying it. That is YouTube itself saying it. So thank you to all of you. I appreciate it. I especially appreciate you guys that came along towards the end, Magnificent, Pink, because earlier on we had a few people around and then it went really quiet for a while. So I really appreciate the fact that you guys came in towards the end and picked up the stream. That was really cool. I appreciate it. I will not be on a stream until Sunday because I am away tomorrow and Saturday. But the good news to counter that is next week I am off work. I am on annual leave, so I'm going to be doing tons of streams. I'm going to stream during the day. I am going to stream in the evenings. You will get sometimes multiple streams in one day. So hopefully that will make up for it. Until next time, guys, thank you for being around. Please feel free to check out some of the videos. For those of you that watch the live streams, if you want a bit more Saber, check out some of the videos I post or some of the shorts. And yeah, until next time. Oh, Magnificent says Saber. Please, you're allowed one more comment before I say goodbye. So I'm going to see what you say. Make it worthwhile. Drum roll. Magnificent says, I can't live without Saber streaming. Well, don't worry. After Friday and Saturday, you will get tons of streaming. Until then, watch as many videos as you can. There's been a lot of wrestling ones. In fact, I've actually got a wrestling playlist. And on that, there's loads of the other wrestling games that I review and talk about. So go and check some of them out. But Magnificent, thank you for, as always, being magnificent. And I don't just mean your name. I mean that as a descriptor. Until next time, take care. Have a great night. Look after yourself for Friday. It's the last day of the week. Get through it. And then have a lovely weekend. And take the high ground.